But when I looked at this, I initially thought it kind of looked like it was a little taller, but it is in actuality not taller. Let's just begin, shall we? Move my mouse out of the way. My mouse is over top of the... painting reference. Actually, I might just do this, low-key, for the top. And then I might like go back in with some white, actually. Let's do that. A little change of pace, you know? Let's see. I might even go in with like just like, little hints of deeper blue. Up here. My chair is... there we go. What? Huge? What's huge? The fact that you don't have to watch Justin anymore for the next hour, hopefully. Smile. My Pratt, good morning. I just watched the snap of you and Josh just chilling. Happy Monday. Justin not rooting his watch streak this time feels good. You're in a Tessie with your bestie. Is that supposed to be like a Tesla? Is that what Tessie is supposed to be in this context? I've never heard someone say Tessie before. I can imagine Prac just like sitting there in the car. You know, they're just driving. Prac's like, oh my god, Mario Paint! Oh my god. How's everyone's Monday doing today? So yo CM. Yeah, we got the Giga Chad Star Fox shirt on today. Hopefully he's not in an ad. Okay, he's not, because it's telling me an ad break's rolling, but it's like a 50-50 chance if people are actually in an ad or not. Yeah, this shirt is... whoever designed this shirt, they did a very good job with the colors. Let's see, Caitlin? So thank you for that gla. Yeah, it's nice to see looking at like the Mario Paint paintings over time. Like just looking at like the first couple I did compared to like later ones, like I definitely see like an improvement with the Mario Paint skills. It definitely helps. I gotta, you know, at least give my daily Mario Paint stream shout out to Arma for gifting me a better functioning Mario Paint mouse during Secret Santa, because my old Mario Paint mouse sucked and barely functioned, and it made doing these like way more annoying. But now it's like, it like actually functions properly, which is just beautiful. Oh shit, ad break in progress, apparently. Yo Yoshi, by the way, welcome. Oh, mods see the ad break thingy. Because I think mods can snooze the ads. I think that's why mods can see it. You love Mario Paint, but you have no artistic anything, so you're very excited about this. Yeah, I love Mario Paint. This is like one of the Super Nintendo games I've had ever since I can remember having a Super Nintendo. Like, I just remember this being a game that's just always been existent in our household. Let me see. So does that mean you're going to the airport, Prak? Rip. Okay, I've never seen you say testy before, Prak, okay? You're scared the mouse you ordered was gonna be a lot worse. Thankfully not, but you did say you tested it before you sent it over. I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw someone say something that I was gonna respond to, but I don't know if... Oh yeah. But yeah, before we did Secret Santa, like my childhood Mario Paint mouse, which is still existing on my desk down here, like, you know, I would be doing the Mario Paint streams, and like sometimes the mouse just like wouldn't move when I'd be physically moving it, and other times like the left click just wouldn't function like 50% of the time, and it was just so annoying, and I would just be like at my Secret Santa Mario Paint mouse. And then I actually got a Mario Paint mouse from my Secret Santa. Arma also got me the Mario Paint mouse pad. As you can see down here, Nintendo approved. I wasn't looking at my camera, but ideally that was on screen. And it's like, I've never had the mouse pad before. I never had the mouse pad, but the mouse pad actually works pretty good. Even though I kind of do it like sideways. You just probably use a good cleaning. Yeah, with the little like ball underneath, it probably gets pretty dirty. Yeah, this one just functions. Like the left click works. The right click, which you don't use as often, it sometimes is a little finicky. But other than that, it's a huge upgrade. You own Mario Paint, but without a SNES mouse. Alright, well, time to order another SNES mouse at some point. At Arma's mom, can you please get scammed again and get more eBay gift cards so Arma can get a Mario Paint mouse? Thanks. That would go hard, actually. Oh, hey, Arma, I have $1,000 worth of eBay gift cards. It sucks that like this game, it just outright just doesn't work with the regular Super Nintendo controller. Like, I get it, they made this game for the mouse, but it's wild that the regular controller just straight up doesn't work. Like, you just can't do anything if you don't have the mouse, which I think is a little whack in my opinion. Like, they could have at least made it functional. Like, I don't know if like mapping like the mouse movement, like, I could only imagine mapping that to a D-pad. Like, I don't know how programming wise that would be like weird at Fig. You wasted so many hours in the fly swatter minigame. Oh yeah, the fly swatter minigame goes pretty hard. Alright, I think that's pretty decent for the sky. We're just gonna get some brown going. And we're gonna... just map out the ground down here. So the good news is it was snowing here yesterday, which is not the good news. It was snowing yesterday here, which was unhype, but then I saw today that all the snow melted and it's sunny again, and I'm like, fuck yeah. That's what we like to see. Have you ever dabbled in WarioWare DIY? I have never played a WarioWare game, I don't think. But I can definitely say I've not played that one, for sure. Actually, let's start with this. It's very Mario Paint inspired. Is that so? That's cool. That's like how in Mario Maker, how I know there's like Mario Paint references in that game, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I know. I'll always praise this game for having just a really fun presentation. Like even like clicking like this button up here to change like the colors. Each time it makes like a different noise. And like drawing with the different tools down here, like they all give a different sound effect. Like I don't know, like imagine how less fun it would have been if all that wasn't there. Like, oh, we got like that, and that, and that, and that. Love that sound. That sound goes hard. But yeah, that's definitely something that sets this game like apart from. So I've seen Shouts to AVGN. I've seen like other like painting video games like from back in this era, and like they're all just kind of like bad. But it's definitely something that makes this game like a little bit more fun. It's just the fact that it has just a very nice presentation with everything. WarioWare DIY is essentially TUE Mario Paint sequel of sorts. Interesting. Maybe someday the opportunity will arise for me to play that. I mean, if I want to be technical about it, they released like 2, I think, Mario Artist games on the 64 disk drive. There were supposed to be 4, I'm pretty sure, but only, I think 2 of them got released. I'm not really too familiar with Mario Artist stuff. I know it's just like, it's not as hype, I don't think. I know like, I think you can 3D model in like one of them, or you can like just do stuff with 3D models. I don't know. I'll always say I would have loved it. Well, I just love beta and unreleased content in general. But I would have loved to see like what would have happened like if the disk drive didn't just like fail. It's unfortunate. Because I don't know, the weirdest thing to me about the disk drive is my understanding is that they just like, it kind of flopped because they didn't release anything for it. Like everything they were gonna release on it just ended up getting put onto like a regular cartridge instead. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. This is like when the Wii U came out and it had like no games for like a year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like I know like Mario 64 was supposed to be a disc drive game, and then that got put onto a cartridge, and then like Ocarina of Time was supposed to be a disc drive game, and then it was supposed to have like an expansion pack, which ended up becoming Majora's Mask. Which that's cool, because Majora's Mask is cool. And then probably a bunch of other shit was supposed to be disc drive stuff. For any of yours is deep in the 64 disk drive and Satellaview preservation community, so you mostly hear about details from them. That's cool. That's pretty hype. Yeah, I'm always a big sucker for just seeing like beta content in games. Like shoutouts to like the Luigi's Mansion like Space World, like the first like footage of it or whatever, where it just looks like so like different, and how there's like an in-game clock that's like a timer, like an style almost, with like you have like X amount of time before everything just like dies or some shit. And then there's like that like the Sunshine Space World demo, where like the overworld just looks completely different, and the game runs at 60 FPS. That's a crazy thing in that, the Space World Sunshine demo, how it runs at 60. I think that's a crazy thing. Yeah, unreleased content is really cool. And there's that classic in that one beta test map that's in Sunshine. How there's that one really tall, like weird looking enemy that just like walks around, and it's like kind of creepy, honestly. Shoutouts to that enemy. That one's an experience. I was thinking about that when you were messing around in test maps the other day, Arma. I was like, shouts to that thing. Yeah, GameCube games just being rushed in general. It feels bad. Me for the 80th time talking about Wind Waker being rushed. Which is always unfortunate that it got rushed. Oh shit, is this a hangover? Good morning. Time for a bright and new day of gambling in Vegas. Yeah. What? Yeah, milk tea. So good. Wait, what? Oh fuck, did I not update the text? Ugh. What's this one even called? Lazy River. Damn, nobody noticed until just now. That's crazy. Anyways. The black and white seascape one is called that because it starts with like a black and white canvas, or like it's like half white and the other half is like fully black. That's why that one's called what it is. Yeah, what's on the agenda today, Owl? If you're not gonna be gambling again and getting wasted. Alright, let's see. We got some tree. Boom. A housewarming party your sister is hosting. At a casino. Pausers. Morning Skittle. How's the Isaac? I don't think you're playing Isaac anymore, are you? But you said you were playing Isaac. Did you get that? Did you get Esau Jr. to save your run? Question mark. Hey. How's the Tessie prac? Alright, let's put a lot of bushes over here. Foliage. Love that shit. So the good news today is that in my oatmeal, instead of 2 strawberries, I put 3 strawberries in it today. I know you're thinking, wow. Oh my god, this is where Praxis. Oh my god, love that. But I noticed my dad got like he usually gets like 1 pack of strawberries at a time, but he got 3 this time, and I was like, damn, well, I guess I need to use these up, because the strawberries, like, they always go bad if they're in our fridge for more than like a couple of days, it feels like. So I'm like, well, I better use these up before they just go rotten. Okay, you wanna know like one of the worst things ever is when you forget, like if you cut up like cucumber and you leave it like in a Tupperware container in the fridge and you like forget about it for too long and it goes bad, and it goes bad in the Tupperware container. That shit is terrible. That happened to me like a few weeks back and I was like, god. Like, just throw it out. Just toss it instantly. Just get rid of this. Unlocking greedier, fun. Are you using like Tainted Keeper to get a fuck ton of coins? God, isn't it so fun having to unlock greedier mode? Stick it in the freezer, like a cucumber, you put that in the freezer. I'm usually pretty good about not forgetting it for like a million years in my fridge. But there's times where I guess I just fuck up and like, oops. You don't have mantles, so I don't really want to do beast checks. You need mantle. Yeah. Isn't it like if you don't have Holy Mantle unlocked, like if you're like anybody and you go into like the mirror world, like you don't have Holy Mantle like at all? Like, is that how it works? Like even if you're not playing as Lost? Yeah, okay. Which is like, yep. Yeah, definitely need that Holy Mantle unlock. That's like mandatory. And it definitely makes sense that it would last longer in the freezer. I just never would have thought to put like a cucumber that's cut up like in my freezer or something like that. Daphne. And I haven't played Isaac since literally last year. All right, waiting for when they add the Isaac crossover to Fortnite. I have to get up and shower and all that. All right, enjoy the Vegas experience. I will have fun painting. What did you think of the new season, Arma, when you played a bit of it? And I saw you played a little bit of it on the weekend. Dude, randomly my ring finger on my right hand has just been sore, like, the past few days. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. Like, that's, like, the most random finger to be sore of, like, any finger. Like, it doesn't, like, do anything, usually. It just, like, exists. So I don't know why that finger is, like, sore. Love that. Love, like, randomly. I love randomly, like, getting sore. You know those memes we'll put like online where it's just like, oh, you can have 3 pills, which one you take in, and it's just like different like cool effects. Like if one of them is like never feel like pain, like just like body like aches or pains again, that'd be a free take that, honestly. Freest take that shit. Maybe I should bath tonight. I was gonna bath last night, but then I didn't because I didn't feel like it. Maybe tonight I will. That could be good. Warm water. It's called ibuprofen. I don't have any though. Imagine not having to rely on like drugs for that or anything, like medication at all. It's just like, yep, I just don't feel like achy ever. Also, did you hear what I asked, Arma? Or were you AFK, or were you listening to that damn Twitch partner again? I should do the water before I do these trees. Wait, what? I said, what did you think of the new Fortnite season? 'Cause I saw like you played a bit of that on the weekend. Was it hype? Who here plays Fortnite? Who here's a gamer? It was okay. I think it's, like, there's cool stuff in it, I think. Yeah, same. That's the problem, though. Like, they kept the damn auto shotgun and snipers in the game, and they didn't. I don't think they balanced them at all. I don't think they like adjusted them at all. It's interesting that it also, at least it feels like, that there's less like weapon benches, like to mod weapons around. The thermal scope is cool. I honestly though just kind of wish like I just wish like this gun, like it was just like before, I wish it was just like how weapons were before, like, I don't know. It would be nice to not have to like, because when we were playing, like I found like so many guns that just all had sniper scopes in them. I'm like, why? Like there was like an abnormal amount of guns that just all had sniper scopes in them for some reason. I was like, okay, like did they like do something? Because there's no way like this is just coincidental. Like I had never seen like so many guns just come with a sniper scope randomly. I don't know. It was just kind of nice before like finding a gun, and it was just like, ooh, this gun is like this. Like, ooh, I've got a thermal DMR. Okay, it works how I expect it to. It's not like remember like when I found like the new guns with the thermal scope on it, I was like, yo, this is hype. But then I found it without the thermal scope. I'm like, this is less hype. The thermal scope goes hard. It's also like a fucking like a big ass screen, which is kind of crazy. I don't know. I still don't think I'm not really in love with the weapon modding system myself. I guess especially after having it for a whole season, I was like kind of ready to not have to deal with it anymore, but it's still just existing, so I'm kind of like, eh. I'm kind of over this. At least it's better though. Like at least there's more options now, which is good. AKA, I think they added like the thermal scope as an option, and then there's also a modifier where when you're like ADSing, you move faster, which is kind of interesting. I think at least like it's getting a little more spicy, but it sucks like we had like just the same weapon modifiers for a whole season, and then they made it like now we're on season 2, and it's just all right, you get 2 new ones, and that's it. I'm like, okay. I kind of wish though that the weapon modifier benches functioned differently in the sense that it didn't use gold, or if they made gold way harder to get, because I think in my opinion, I think gold was like way too, like it was never a problem where I was like, oh man, I don't have enough gold to do this. Like it felt just really easy just to farm gold off of like throwing EMP grenades at the vending machines. I think that's my like one problem I have with it. It'd be nice if maybe if like you found like tokens or something around maybe that like let you use the modifier bench maybe, and it's like, oh, you can use like up to like 2 modifiers maybe, because I don't know, it was just too easy that you could just like make the weapon exactly like the same every time, and like for the auto shotgun, it's like, would you rather like have like a bigger magazine size, or would you rather be able to reload faster? Like I feel like having a bigger magazine is just objectively better, because that means you can just shoot more in a fight. I feel like that just is better, in my opinion, at least. One thing I appreciate about Apex with attachments is how easy it is to put things on weapons and switch things and just do everything with attachments. I think I've heard some people saying they wish that they made it so like if a gun came with a scope and you didn't want it, if you could just like remove it on the fly, but like you wouldn't be able to put it back on. Like, unless if you got to a bench, of course, then you could, like, put one on. Which, I think that'd be cool. But I don't know. I wish there was more. And I wish it wasn't built in the way of, like, you could just make the gun, like, exactly the same every time. And it's like, this is, like, the better way to do it. Because I feel like guns just have, like, this is the optimal way to do it, so why would you not just do it this way every time, I feel like? Yeah, if there were more weapons too, that'd just be nice. Shouts to OG. It's nice that the map is a little more diverse though. It's more than just, alright, you have grass, you have snow. That's it. At least it's a bit more diverse now, which is cool. I think the new areas do look cool. Like the wings, those are pretty crazy. I think the wings are wild. I think the wings go pretty crazy, actually. Also, I had a theory, because how there was that area in the middle of the map that was ruined reels, and now it's restored reels. Like, what was the place that was called that on like the OG, on like on one of the previous maps? Like, it was called something similar, wasn't it? What was that place called? It was Rocky Reels. Imagine OG returns, and then Rocky Reels just appears from there. And then it's that map. That would go crazy. Oh, that was just something I noticed. I was like, because at least Risky Reels on the OG map, Rocky Reels in Chapter 3. I'll bring it to the chapter. Well, that'd be weird if they went from Chapter 1 OG and then went to like Chapter 3 OG. I imagine if they do another OG, it would just go to like Chapter 2 or something. Unless they did, I don't fucking know. That company does whatever the fuck they want. I'm definitely with Skittle though, where it'd be cool if they just had like map rotations. I think that'd be cool. I think that would go hard. Yeah, it literally is just better. It's more variety. I don't see a good reason not to do it. Like, what reason is there to not do it? Let's put some orange. Because like when they brought back like OG last chapter, like didn't that have like just like an absurd amount of people that were playing it? I'm pretty sure. Like it was like crazy absurd numbers of people were playing it. I'm pretty sure that would only attract like a ton of people if they did that. If they had like map rotations. Because I think the idea of like, okay, we had this map 4 years ago. Okay, yep, you can never play this map ever again unless if they coincidentally happen to bring it back for like this OG sort of thing, which was a month. So, I don't know. A game with so much potential, but they just like don't utilize it in a lot of ways, I feel like. It's like with Nintendo, you know, like how many times like Nintendo like just doesn't do something. It's like, how are y'all like not doing this? AKA anytime I think about how like they made like the Mii custom skins, and it's like, bruh, how did y'all like not decide to make character skins, like actual character skins? Like meanwhile, like Project M devs going crazy with like all the custom skins you can get, and then like Ultimate has like nothing. Oops, here's a Mii fighter costume though that no one wants to use. Yeah, maybe if they weren't so insanely rich, maybe it would make them have to like do better. I don't know. Also, this water is looking interesting. This water is like very different than how I've done like other water. How I've painted water before in Mario Paint, which is interesting. I don't know if there'll be a time where I'll not be impressed by how badly optimized Fortnite is. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, damn, y'all literally made this engine in your own game, like, doesn't function well on it half the time. I don't know, I still swear, like, when I started playing on the Chapter 3 map, and before they had DirectX 12 in the game, or at least before it was, like, the main thing, I guess, like, I swear the game just, like, ran. Like, I feel like I remember it running, like, way better on that map. And then I remember, like, when it got to Chapter 4 and they, like, it's, like, DirectX 12 and all that shit, I feel like it just started running, like, way worse compared to on the previous map. And I was like, okay, what happened? I don't know if that's placebo or not, but like I definitely remember noticing that. Like when I started playing, I was like, damn, this, like, I'm not having like any like performance anything problems. And then the Chapter 4 map came around, I was like, damn, this is running way worse than it did before. I also noticed they removed the grapple blade, which I liked it, honestly. I like the idea of it. But also, that thing just never functioned properly, like 100% of the time. Like, I feel like when you use the grapple blade, it was like random if it worked or not properly. And that's crazy. A whole ass season went by with that item, and it just never got fixed. And now it's just gone. I'm like, okay, cool. I feel like I've been like autopilot, like just talking about Fortnite for the last like million years. But I've still been painting, I think. I also remember things running worse when Chapter 4 came out. I am pretty certain of that one. I'm pretty certain that happened. Oh shit, Justin's actually on a Fire Mountain? Shit. That'd be hype though. If they did OG and it's the Chapter 3 map, that would go crazy. One dub that they actually did is that they got rid of the whole thing where like cars could randomly have like a boot on it. It's like, yo, there's a car there, let's go. And it's like, oh fuck, it has a boot on it, we can't use it. Never mind, lol. Like, I'm glad that's not a thing anymore, because that sucked. And the fact that you just like couldn't like remove it or anything. Like that was shitty. Shoutouts to when like it was like, oh, like I don't know if it was like the Fortnite like head, like the CEO, or if it was just like some high up person, but it was like when like some higher up like was retiring or got fired or something, like a new guy took over. Like we were all like, oh yo, better game, Poggies, and then it's like, oops. Nope. Unlucky. Actually unlucky. You know what else is unlucky? How I asked David to play Lethal last night, but he was offline. So that was a thing. I was like, okay, David's probably asleep or something. And then he messaged me at 4 a.m. I found out today that he messaged me at 4 a.m. I was like, good morning. I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah, my sleep schedule evolved. I'm like, god damn, David. Attention, I'm gonna test you with my bestie. Yeah. Let's go, Prac. We're going to Wendy's. Let's go. Are you gonna get a chili, Prac? To be fair, I think they fixed a lot of with the OP AR stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, huge shoutouts to the fucking twin mag assault rifle and that thing being wildly overpowered. Like, oops, I'm out in the open for 0.25 seconds. Oops, I died in 0.3 seconds. Like, that shit was so garbage. That's true. So instead of like dying in like a couple seconds to like 5 bullets from a twin mag, you instead die to 1 shot from a sniper randomly now, which is like basically as fun, honestly. You know, honestly, what is more fun? Dying to a twin mag or a sniper? At least dying to a twin mag, like, at least it feels like you could have got away, but a sniper's like, oops, I randomly just got 1 shot, and it's like, yay, this is engaging gameplay. What are y'all ordering? A chili. That's what I'm ordering, Prac. I don't know, I love chili. Chili's so good. Yeah, what is it? Isn't it like in like Apex, there's like 2 snipers like at most on a map at a time, and they're like really rare or something, so like you're not even like guaranteed to find them or something. You know, they should make the snipers in Fortnite like the Lethal Company shotgun you get from the Nutcracker, where it's like you get it and you have like 4 bullets total, and that's it. And it's like, all right, you used all your bullets, now you just don't have any, lol. That would be pretty hype, actually. I think that would actually be a pretty good balancing mechanic, though, if they actually made it so it's like you can only hold like 15 shotgun ammo or something, or 15 sniper ammo or something. Just long so you can't like sit there and just like mash a sniper infinitely, because I think that's definitely just like a problem, in my opinion at least. I definitely don't think that should be like a mechanic, to be able just to infinitely camp in a camp somewhere and just spam sniper bullets. There's a bunch of different snipers on the map in Apex, but there's one that spawns from care packages basically, and that's the only one that can one-shot with a headshot. Depending on the helmet. Damn, so you could have, I'll say good morning, Aaron. Was there anything from Fire Mountain? I actually didn't see if there was or not. So you're saying you could have like good armor and it could like prevent you from just getting one shot randomly? A silver rupee? Well, I guess he would have gotten the money because he's not at max rupees. I'm so surprised Justin's actually doing an all sanity. Like, I saw it was on his like poll or whatever. I'm surprised he put it on there to begin with. I was like, damn, okay. Okay, Justin. This guy does 1 rando in modern times, and he's like, alright. I'm a Twitch partner. Good morning, G. If your helmet's Giga Chad, it can save you from a lot of headshot stuff, but those are also rare across the map. Damn, so it's like Minecraft. You get like a diamond helmet. I was asleep, G. Bro, I don't know if you heard this or not, G, but can you believe that David woke up at 4 a.m. apparently? Yo, David sent me a message a half hour ago. Yeah, he's like, my sleep schedule keeps evolving, and I said, time to evolve it again. He said, true dat. I said 3, and then he says 4. I'm like, bitch, no, you don't. We're not going up. We're going down. You bitch. Yo, but random, allegedly random, might get lethal this week, which is pretty hard actually. That would go dummy if he got lethal. Is that I don't know how good Random's computer is, but I assume you probably don't need too crazy of a computer to run Lethal Company. And I assume also the PC he got a while back, I assume is at least half decent, I would assume. I don't know for sure though. Like, I have actually no idea. all the mods we used. You just need a lot of RAM, really. Luckily, you can just download that, so that's not an issue. Uses 6 gigs, really? Holy fuck. Yeah, honestly, I gotta give a shout out to Ja for like when I was getting my PC parts, how I was gonna get 16 gigs of RAM, I think, but he was like, I think you should just get 32 gigs because it'll just be better at the end of the day, and it'll like just be better like just in general, and it's definitely better having 32. Like, it's definitely nice that I have not been in a situation where I'm like, damn, I'm like maxed out on my RAM right now. It's like, that's good. But I have like the mindset like when like building my computer, where it's just like I want to build it where like I want to get like everything. I'm saying cross-legged, by the way, now. Like I want to build it in a way where like everything's just really good. Like I don't want to have to like worry about like, oops, I bought a really shitty power supply or something, or I bought a really shitty whatever, and it doesn't work well. Like I want to build a PC and not have to upgrade anything for like a long time, if possible. That was me when I built when I got my first desktop in like 2015. I was like, yeah, let's build this thing to be like pretty chad, so we don't have to deal with like upgrading like parts in it. That was crazy though that that Lethal uses 6 gigs with our mods, so that's crazy. I wouldn't have guessed that. At least, like, an interesting thing, like, Skittle posted this video a couple weeks back about like the graphics of Lethal Company. It's like, oh, this is how like the graphics like work in this game, like how it has like this like style, and like the guy mentions in the video, it's like, oh yeah, like the game runs at like a pretty low resolution, so like that definitely helps like performance stuff. Isn't like a bug or something with like the what do you call it, the Bracken, where like when that spawns it can just like make your game like really laggy randomly? Pretty sure I heard like that's a thing that can happen. I thought I remember like Skittle mentioning that at one point, but that's like a thing that can happen. Like oops. But I also saw like in that video that apparently like when you're inside an interior, like the entire interior and like all the textures like are all rendered at the same time. Like it's just, it never like culls stuff or like de-renders stuff. Which usually it's fine, but sometimes, yeah, for me it'll just like randomly start lagging out of the blue. Which is a little weird. You know, ever since I got Lethal, like, I don't know, have there been any updates? Like, I don't remember like ever getting like an update for that game. I just remember it being like, all right, here's the game. Yep, that's it. I could only assume the guy's working on it, question mark. If I had to guess, at least. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing, but I could only assume. I meant to check to see if like if the developer, if they have like a Twitter or something, just to see if they post about like development stuff or anything. Okay, unrelated, does this happen to anyone else? Like, I'm trying to like, I'm sitting cross-legged, like both legs cross-legged in my chair right now, and like sometimes when I go like move my mouse around, it like pivots me in the chair. because I'm not like planted on the ground to like stop myself from moving. So I was like, oops, I'm turning to the side. Damn, nice picto, Justin. That's like that game that I don't know if you follow the guy on Twitter or not, Arma, but that game that dude's making, Jamphibian, with like the red frog, and how it's like a rhythm, like action RPG, I think is what it is. Like there's no Steam page for that or anything. At least last I checked, which was like a week ago, I didn't see like any like sort of Steam page or anything for it. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to like wishlist this or something, because I assume there would just be a Steam page eventually, because everyone puts their stuff on Steam at a point in time. Now that game looks dummy good from what I've seen. Like it looks so good. I'm like, I want to play this game. It just looks good. It just looks hype. That's what I like. How to make good game, make it hype. Send tweet. Right, G, who is potentially on the left side of his bed next to the 7 phone chargers that are there. Shoutouts to G's like 85,000 phone chargers. I just remember going, like, looking in G's room, I'm like, damn, why is there like a billion phone chargers here? G explained it, but I don't remember why at this point. It was only 3. Was it 3? I thought it was like 6, unironically. But it's also been like a while. Lethal Dev does have a Twitter. Oh, sheesh. I'll come at the bottom of this dude's Twitter page. Why does it just say this? Wah 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 bleep 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 bleep. What is that? Damn, this guy has 100k followers. This guy lives in Narnia? That's crazy, actually. Oh, this guy posted a model of a knife. February 9th. I'm distracted by life for now, but I have a version 50 cooking slowly. I could release it now, but I want it to be really substantial. I'm starting to think it may be better for all updates to be bigger and less frequent. Damn, this guy does not tweet very often at all. Huh. I can respect that, though. Like, when you make a release, it's like, oh yeah, I want to make this be a really big thing. Like, isn't that like a thing people have with Minecraft, where it's like hasn't it been for like the past like many years for Minecraft? Like, they just like have so few releases, and they make a new update, and it's like, oops, we put like a new cow type, and that's it, or something. After like 3 years of no updates. I think that's my understanding of how that game's been, but I might be wrong. But like, from like when I've like read things about it, that's what I've heard people say. Your iPhone 6s cannot stay on without being plugged in, your phone and tablet. Is your iPhone 6s, is that like a special phone they use like for certain people or something, or like it's for something specific? Zeekers is one person, I guess, didn't want to hire help. I'm glad I read that. I was like, wait, who is Zeekers? And I looked over at my other page. I'm like, oh, Zeekers is the Lethal Company dude. I mean, to each their own. Oh. Did I go through? I thought it was gonna be a bigger crack, but it wasn't that big. I mean, I I could see that as a game dev being good, like just being like your own person, like making changes and such for your own game. Just in the context, so it could be like, you know, like everything is like how you want it to be. You don't have to like rely on other people, like everything's on you. Obviously that makes it more stressful and all that, and it makes things more time consuming and blah 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 blah. That guy's 21, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm sure that guy released Lethal Company and did not expect it to be as popular as it is. I guess with a game, especially just being some like random guy, it's like, I made a game. We enjoy my game, please smile. Like, no one could guess that like it would just blow up and become like insanely popular. It's cool though. It's cool to see. It's nice to see, like, you know, like just like these like indie devs just making like cool games. Insert rivals here. We do like cool games being made. I mean, insert that guy making Jamphibian. Like, that game looks dope AF, and that game is like, I don't even know how close at all to completion that game is. Like, I don't know, like, the scope of that game that guy has. But like, that game, like, just the fundamental, like, gameplay, just like, it just looks so satisfying. How that dude, like, has it looking from just like, the little, like, bits of footage that the guy's shown. Also, not gonna lie, this piece is kind of cooking. It's kind of like looking pretty juicy right now, actually. I might fiddle with the water a bit more, potentially. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Daphne. Daphne. You know, I can't Ebo without my primary friend. It's a definite me stretching my hands and popping my shoulders, question mark? Got like little pops there. My friend that put on the Daphne is sending memes about Daphne now. Feels good, honestly. Honestly huge. Oh my god, Justin's doing the auction. Wow. Jinkies. We need to get onto the custom model grind for Lethal though. That would be hype. Having custom character models would go dummy. Time to make some. Yes, honey. Time to learn 3D. Yes, honey. A location. Alright. Oh my god. That is fucked up. Damn, that means he has to go there. My mind was like, oh, if it was like MM, you could just not go there, but... Oh, speaking of MM, Arma, I was like watching Phil the other night, because now he's trying to do, MM rando no hit. And I guess he's trying to figure out like settings for it or whatever. before he like I guess gets in a serious mode or whatever. And he, for whatever reason, didn't have the setting enabled where there's like that glitch where if you don't have a bow when you get on Epona, it deletes your sword. And so he got on Epona without a bow, and he just like lost his sword and just didn't have a sword for like the whole rando. When I was like watching him the other night, I was like, cool. I know like there were just times where it's like, all right, this is dumb. Like I should have a sword right now. But is that a random? I think that's just a vanilla thing. I'm pretty sure it's just a vanilla glitch where like if you don't have a bow and you get on Epona, it like deletes your sword. I think that's vanilla. Piggy. I'm pretty certain that's vanilla. Like that sounds like a vanilla thing. I could totally see like the game being like something weird with like, oh, it writes a bow to your B button, but then it like when it like removes the bow, it's like, oops, you don't have a bow, so we're just gonna delete your B button thing. I don't know. Fig. Where's Fig at? He's like, butter, I'm coding in CSS. Fig right now, probably. Yeah. When was the last time we got a Fig access token, though? It's been a while since he's used an access token. And honestly, like not related to Fig at all, but I think tonight might be a bath night, honestly. I just like want to take one right now. Haley used one last night. Did she? Was she like in call at some point? In miss damn access token used in miscellaneous. That's crazy. All right, hop in. Okay, you just hear water running. I go hard. Imagine your dream house not having like a hot tub and a sauna. God. Saunas go so hard. I haven't been in a sauna in years. But saunas are so good. Should get one? You should. Daphne. Frederick. Where is everybody? Are you still coloring right now, Arma? I don't know if you even work today at all, actually. Daphne. For the GDQ mansion. Damn. G's gonna get a GDQ or get a mansion for GDQ. Like, yeah, man, you just got a quick mansion for GDQ. You're coloring right now? Are you actually Skittle? Like for deceased Rs? Remember deceased Rs at Blue Bob? No, that's hype. Are you coloring Cass right now? Oh, the BGDQ mansion. Oh, I see. I see. Where's the Ebo? The K&D mansion. Damn, the plot keeps changing. So no Ebo. Daphne. So you think Random's gonna get lethal tonight? Let's see. Let's see. Is it still? Wait, where the fuck's Steam? There's Steam. Is it still on sale? Doesn't look like it's on sale. Damn, this game has 290,000 Steam reviews, and it came out at the end of October. That's crazy. That's an insane number to me. Like, if I go to something like, I don't know, like Team Fortress 2, how many reviews does that have? It only has 1 million, like 1,033,000. I'm surprised it's not like 10 million at least. I'm kind of surprised it's only 1 million. Like 1 million is still a huge number, but I'm honestly surprised it's not bigger, considering like how like iconic of a game TF2 is. But the fact that Lethal already has like almost 300k reviews and it's been like a few months, it's like, geez. Y'all know my experience with Team Fortress 2 was I tried playing it on my old laptop like a billion years ago, and my laptop couldn't run it, so I deleted it, and then I never tried it again. Like, I remember I opened the game, it was absurdly laggy, and I was like, okay, and then I just closed it, and then I never tried playing it again. So that was a little unlucky that it just like ran terribly on my old laptop back in the day. Yo, Thinkulum. Like I remember playing Roblox on my old ass laptop because it ran Roblox. Like Roblox ran better than Minecraft did, I remember. So that was a thing. If you move texture files and shit, god damn. Yeah, like, so you're just straight up like missing textures. Damn, I haven't thought of that in a long time. Like in Gary's mod, like if you were missing like a mod or something, like you would just see like a purple, like I think it was like a magenta, like just like square, like where the texture would be. I'm pretty sure that's how that worked back then. Or if like something like didn't load correctly, you just like a magenta like block. I haven't thought of that in a long time. I never really played those like those games, like, well, obviously I just said I didn't play TF2 at all. Like literally if I go to my library, Team Fortress 2, I have 7 minutes in that game. Last played November 2012. God damn. But like Gary's mod, I mean, I guess I could see while I'm here. Gary's mod, I have 12 hours, more than I thought, honestly. Yeah, I know like a lot of people like used to say like, oh yeah, I played like a fuck ton of Gary's mod, like back in the day. As you can see, I did not play a whole ton of Gary's mod, but apparently I played a little bit of it. That was a game. That was definitely a game back in the day. Now it's not a game, sorry. It got expired and it's no longer a game, sorry. Yeah, they removed it, frufra. Happy Monday. Whoa. Prac right now, probably in his Tessie. That's right, his Tessie. Also, I gotta give a huge shoutouts to how last night, I think it was last night, right? That the new Godzilla movie won an Oscar. It's like, yo, that shit goes hard AF. That movie won an Oscar. That was a damn good movie. So they deserved it. It's a definite. Everybody should watch that movie. That's a definite. I can imagine we'll be watching that again whenever it is available on streaming services or digital or whatever. Whenever we have access to viewing said movie. Are we just done with this? Are we done with this painting? Can I get in there? It's been an hour 20. Damn, they really are best friends of Josh is giving him a Tessie, right? Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I've been having problems lately with Justin's stream where it just keeps buffering a bunch, and it's like only his stream. I wonder if it's like the server he's streaming to, like just like doesn't work well for me or something. Because I don't see like people in his chat being like F question mark. But it's like only him though. I don't have this problem like with any other streams. So, I don't know. Oh, it's been doing that for you too. Damn. Maybe I should tell him, like, hey Justin, you should, like, maybe check the servers that you stream to. Right, I might just call this one done, honestly. Maybe. What do we think? Yeah, I think I'll just call this one done here. I think we'll call that a done painting for me. Oh wait, hold up. I actually need to add, hold up, I forgot these little, like, little leaves up here. Okay, now it's done. Now it's done.